The first generation iPhone came out on June 29th, 2007, almost 10 years ago, and ever since then, Apple has changed the way it looks completely, but there is one feature that has always remained the same: the headphone jack. According to a couple of known sources, Apple will most likely kill the headphone jack in the iPhone 7 and use the Lightning port by itself instead. So yeah, Apple could potentially get rid of the most universal feature and the only universal feature that the iPhone currently has, the headphone jack. Over 100 million people in the US alone use iPhones as their main phone of choice, and I bet that a lot of those people have a certain pair of headphones that they plug into their phones every day. If Apple decides to get rid of the 3.5mm headphone jack, then a lot of those people are going to have a big problem if they plan on upgrading to the iPhone 7. And here's why. Let's go back a year when the MacBook 2015 was released. It clearly attracted a lot of attention for being super thin, really portable, but most importantly for only having one and only one port, which was USB Type-C. This meant that if you wanted to plug in a mouse or a keyboard from another brand, you would inevitably have to drop $85 on an adapter for them to work. This will be the exact same case with the iPhone without the headphone jack. You would have to inevitably spend more money to use the same pair of headphones that you already have. Which brings us to the question of why would Apple do this? From a business perspective, Apple is no doubt making a lot of money by forcing consumers like me and you to stick with their proprietary products or buying an expensive dongle that nobody wants to use. Now, this is just a personal theory, but it could also mean that Apple is trying to boost sales for their newly acquired brand that we all know by Beats. It could mean that the new Beats models are only going to work with the new iPhone, and therefore people will be more inclined to buy the iPhone 7. But this is just a personal assumption. And the final reason that Apple would have to kill the headphone jack, and you probably already guessed it, is to make the iPhone even thinner. It's no secret that Apple makes the iPhone thinner every year, to the point where it's just honestly not that necessary. I think most people, including myself, don't really care if their phone is as thin as a piece of paper. I think I would rather be able to use my favorite accessories without having to carry or purchase a separate adapter that's going to cost me even more money. But Apple is one of the best marketed companies in the world, so I'm sure they'll probably make the best decision in the end. So guys, that's going to wrap up my thoughts on the iPhone 7 no headphone jack rumors that have been going on around. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about it, if you think that Apple is making a huge mistake, or if you think that the Lightning connector is going to work better for them. But in the end, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of the support. Also, let me know about that Beats theory that I had, because I think it's pretty interesting. But either way, I'll catch you guys on the next one.